They've been from Manhattan to Knoxville, Orlando to Nashville, Dallas to St. Louis, Kansas City to Fayetteville, and the place your Tigers call home, Columbia, Missouri. This is Earning Our Stripes with Brock Gordon and Benjamin Duncan.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted. Stay humble. Now wake up.
Earning Our Stripes. I'm Brock Gordon.
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
Ben, how you doing today?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel that. We missed last week because it was 4th of July that we were supposed to record, and then Ben doesn't record on Fridays. So.
And it was a holiday, so we weren't
That's what I
recording
said,
on
4th of
4th of July.
That's what I said, 4th of July, that we normally record. So, sorry about that, folks. In the meantime, however, Omaha Onslaught was uploaded. You can check that out over at the B-Card channel. Be plugging that again at the end of the show as well. Ben, let's just get right into the Mizzou news here. Because, I mean,
Okay.
for God's sakes, what else are we here to do? I know we're doing another recording later, but, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Sean East signed with the Lakers.
Let's go. Which means
W.
Sean East is on the Lakers, and Kobe Brown is on the Clippers.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Who will make it to the active roster first, Sean
Kobe.
East or Bronny?
Kobe. Oh, that Bronny. Just because of his dad.
Next, Mitch Weber broke the school's oldest record in the men's discus, throwing 63.23 meters, shattering Ben Plucknett's record of 61.52 meters set back on May 29th, 1976 at the USA Championships.
Woo!
Brock, I'm not much into the field part of track and field, so just how far of this in other person terms?
You said it was how far again?
63.23
meters.
Yeah.
Okay, so convert that to yards, which is a little bit. It's about 70 yards. So imagine going from your own 30 to the end zone.
Harrison Butker's field goal against. Why did I say Butker? Mevis is
Longer.
field goal against K-State, but longer.
Way longer. Add another 20 or add another 15 to it, and that's about how far he threw that.
Dang.
By the
That's
way,
pretty far.
A football probably weighs, I don't know, about an eighth of what a discus weighs. So
Yeah.
And you're fighting more friction with it and air resistance. So think about that for a second. Put that in perspective as I use football terminology.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Then we have, I'm assuming this is for basketball, but next season's game between that little school to the west and Mizzou will be on Sunday, December 8th in Columbia.
What are you talking about? This is obviously football. Didn't you know that the Mizzou regular season non-con schedule stretches into December now? Yes, it is basketball, of course. They'll be at Mizzou Arena.
Good luck getting
why.
tickets for that, everybody.
Yeah, oh God, no joke. I saw the non-con schedule for that little school to the west because somehow that got put in my For You page on Twitter. Props to them. They're actually playing halfway decent teams. They got Mizzou. They face Creighton this year as well. Both NC State and North Carolina, Duke and Michigan State as well. So, plus all the normal easy win schools that Mizzou struggled with last year. But it's whatever, cool. I think Mizzou's non-con this year is up there as one of the more difficult ones, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
No one's sitting there going, "Oh, I can't wait to watch Mizzou versus SMU next year." So, but it is what it is.
We have former Oklahoma State outfielder Hayden Skokalowski has committed to Mizzou softball.
Yes. She was very good for I guess it would be the Cowgirls. Last year, didn't play that much, but played enough that she made an impact. This is going to be a big help for Mizzou trying to finally break through to Oklahoma City next year.
As Hayden was part of the past 2 years' teams that had gone to the World Series or whatever for Oklahoma State.
It's the Women's College World Series, yes.
Yeah. You had sent a video of John Anderson Sports Center commercials, and thank you for sending that because now I finally realize, oh, it's that guy.
Yes.
I didn't recognize him without the glasses,
Yeah.
so
He has officially left ESPN and is now back at Mizzou. True son comes home to be a mentor to the next generation of broadcasters and journalists from the University of Missouri. So,
journalism, you for real.
dude, us in Syracuse, for whatever reason, are like the two big ones. I could have been part of that, but my grades were too bad.
Then we have we've talked about this before on here. It was probably a while back now, but with our athletic director Laird Veach securing the 10 seven-figure commitments for a $250 million football stadium renovation, but it came out that an anonymous $50 million contribution kicked off the funding for that, and finding more is an immediate priority as of right now.
Yeah, it's Anheuser-Busch, right? I think that's who we've all pretty much settled on, who it being.
Probably.
It's either them or Case IH. Like, yeah, there were the jokes that people were like, Stan Kroenke. I'm like, I think now we've all pretty much agreed. I think we've all pretty much. Granted, his son did play for Mizzou and was on the coaching staff for a little bit. So, but I think we've all now officially agreed that it's Anheuser-Busch who did that because they're just right down the road. They're in St. Louis. They're based in St. Louis. It could have been Max Scherzer. I mean, you know, there's that. I'd like to float that one out there. It's Max Scherzer, but I think we've all, as a fandom,
Kyle Gibson.
No, it's not going to be Kyle Gibson. He hasn't made that much yet. Max Scherzer with the last few massive contracts that he's had. Yeah. That's what I'm going to float out there and just say. But I think we have a collective fan base have agreed that it's Anheuser-Busch who.
Scherzer would do something for the baseball team first before football.
Maybe. I don't know. Right now, there's not like a big project for the baseball team, so. Plus, you know, there's a lot of success right now, so. Plus, Max is, you know, got other issues baseball-wise right now, and he might be coming home here shortly. Whether it's probably the team that swept in the I-70 series, but we'll get to that later.
Carolina Daza took second in the hammer throw at the Colombian Olympic trials with a mark of 63.64 meters.
So I had to ask my sister, who, in case you didn't know, I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast or not. My sister is a discus, shot, hammer throw, and javelin thrower for Truman State University up in Kirksville. And I had to ask her that, and she said that no one's doing that mark at our level. And if they are, they're transferring to, like, KU or Mizzou or Illinois, like, immediately afterwards. So I went, oh, okay. So that's very good.
Yeah.
So we actually have a track correspondent that we can ask these things. And I'm happy about that.
And then whenever I was getting this typed up, I do I don't type it up. I just like hit the button on the thing and like I say it and the computer types it out for me. And it had it had spelled her last name correctly whenever I said it into the mic.
Mhm.
So I think I finally got Skylar's last name correctly.
Oh.
But Skylar Cicilline claimed 5th in the javelin in advancing to the finals with a season best mark of 55.4 meters.
Good for her.
Indeed. Then we have that Mizzou volleyball toured the sports industry for some reason in Kansas City.
I don't know. They did.
But
It's cool.
50 days until volleyball starts.
And we will cover it with all the fervor that you've come to expect us covering Mizzou.
And the volleyball schedule is official as well now
Yes.
for the 2024 season.
We will break that down at some other point.
Yeah.
So.
Then former Mizzou track star, I would say, Carissa Schweitzer is headed to the Olympics again in the 10K.
Oh, sorry, I just came in my pants looking at a video about college football 25 that I gotta send to you and Tommy. Oh my God! Confirmed. Enter Sandman is in college football 25.
Jeez. But is headed to the Olympics in the 10K after finishing 3rd with a time of 31 minutes, 41 seconds, and 56 milliseconds.
Nice.
For example, as of right now, I'm doing about 2.6 miles in 30 minutes, and that's almost to a 5K. So, like, that's fast.
Almost to a 5K. God, dear.
But Mizzou takeover was the 6th, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was. It was indeed the 6th.
And how did that go?
I'll be honest, I didn't watch it because I was at work. But
I didn't either.
What was on there? Because we didn't get to talk about what was going to be on there.
I guess so.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? Breaking news. Ben, I know you're not Tommy and you're not a major wrestling fan, but this has been leaked for a wrestling match at SummerSlam in Cleveland. Cody Rhodes, who's the current undisputed WWE champion, versus LeBron James.
That's something to talk about later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is somebody messing up on it, but interesting.
But the Mizzou takeover was Saturday the 6th, but officially kind of it started late Friday the 5th. But that started with football against K-State at 11 p.m. Then 2 a.m. of Saturday the 6th. We had softball against LSU.
Good game to do.
At 4 a.m., men's basketball against Arkansas Pine Bluff.
They could have done, I don't know, Minnesota or Pittsburgh or, Minnesota because we won on a buzzer beater. But, whatever. I don't know anything, apparently.
6 a.m., women's basketball against Vanderbilt.
That was a good one for the women's team. I'll give them that.
The football spring game at 8 in the morning.
That was a weird one. I don't know why they did that.
Gymnastics against Georgia at 10 a.m. The ACC SEC men's basketball challenge against Pittsburgh at 11:30.
Exactly. So they could have done Minnesota.
Volleyball against Auburn at 1:30.
You got to represent them somehow.
Baseball against Florida at 3:30.
The eventual semifinalist, Florida, of the College World Series. So that sweep all of a sudden is just even more random looking back on it, now that Florida went on that run in the College World Series, which that I don't ask, I don't know.
Gymnastics against LSU at 6:30. And finally, the Cotton Bowl was at 8 o'clock.
Damn, that's crazy. Both the football games that are being shown, we were there for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not going to be doing it this year.
Then, Mizzou's going to be ranked number 10 in the upcoming EA Sports College Football Game 25.
Hell yeah, that comes out next week, bud.
Yeah.
I love how you're so excited for this.
See, the thing is, I'm confused. How is the little school to the west's quarterback ranked number 9 in the game when he only had 700 passing yards and 5 touchdowns compared to Brady Cook's 3,300 whatever passing yards and 26 touchdowns? Who knows?
I don't know.
Luther Burden being the only Mizzou player in the top 100 players in the game, and him not being in the top 10. Yes, he was 11, but really not top 10?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, like, the entire top 10 quarterbacks list is crap because Shedeur Sanders is number 1 on there. But that's for an entirely different conversation.
Awareness. This man had 73 sacks during the regular season last year, by the way.
And, Mizzou, we talked about this the last time, but the offense being ranked, super good, but then the defense, nowhere to be found for some reason.
Which is funny, you know.
And I feel like there's a lot of disrespect towards Mizzou in the game. I mean, other than Mizzou being given number 10 ranked in the game or whatever, but there's some issues with some of the other things.
Well,
that just don't line up.
At the same time, will you be playing the game?
Potentially.
There has been so I'll just say this. One of the YouTubers I watch, not the expert, came. I like how we pivoted away from Mizzou to talking about College Football 25.
Yes, big old Drewski.
Big old Drewski. He dropped his Dynasty video today, breaking it down. So, bro, this game cannot come out.
I'll have to check it out because I keep seeing people talking about some other YouTuber playing it, and I have no idea who the guy is.
By the way, touchdown Jesus confirmed in the game. We will officially. But
I only trust not the expert in the in the pandas.
So here's a funny thing, a nice Easter egg. FCS Southeast this year. Guess what they are?
Is a panda.
The Pandas. Yeah.
I saw a clip of that earlier.
Let's go, boy.
But moving on to that, we have a lot of commitments that Drinkwitz has just been cooking, getting 4 commitments in 4 days.
Speaking of spamming Dynasty and recruiting in Dynasty, Eli Drinkwitz.
Yes. Drinkwitz getting Javen Boggs committed, 2025 pass catcher, held offers from Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Ohio State, USC, and more. And he's a top 70. Yeah, 4-star, and he's a top 70 ranked player nationally. Donovan, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I'm just going to say O.
Yeah, I see.
Committed. 2025 wide receiver, 4-star as well, I believe.
Yes.
Had offers from
insane amount of 4 stars.
Yeah, USC, Washington, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, and more. Top 70 ranked player nationally. 4-star offensive lineman Lamont Rogers, also verbally committed.
Oh, he did more than verbally commit.
In the post that you had sent me,
if you
the
have
post
seen
you had sent me,
his social media, he's done a little bit more than verbally commit.
Okay.
Imagine
But
if I decided to finally change my profile picture on Twitter, and I decided to go with me fist up in the air, red eyes meme that we made for myself.
oh,
Imagine if that was So that's kind of what he's got going on there. He's all in on
okay.
Mizzou. So
And then we have, as I know where this place actually is, Coffeyville, Kansas.
I'd hope you
Offensive
know where that
lineman
is.
Keaton Jones has committed as well.
And they don't stop there. I believe I sent you another one that committed today.
No. Oh, yes, you did. Sorry.
Yes.
2025 defensive back Charles Bass also committed.
That's another 4-star, by the way.
Yes. Holding offers from LSU, Tennessee, Michigan, Oregon, and more, and is a top 100 ranked player.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
I don't know what Drink's doing to get in this bag.
It's
Like this.
because of the picture he posted of him riding a horse, dude.
Oh, that's got to be it. That's you know what? Just like Putin.
Him in a cowboy hat riding a horse.
Do you remember that picture from a few years ago that was
Yes.
memed to death of Putin shirtless riding
Yeah.
a horse? Dude, we need to start doing that with Drink. We need to superimpose Drink's face on Putin's body riding that bear that people are memeing. But instead of a bear, it's a tiger.
Ah, yes. I'm sure you could put that together.
Drink, you need to do that right now. Get the social media guys together and make that image happen. Because
Yes.
you will get recruits.
Oh, yeah.
You will get recruits. They might be, guys like me. They're like, haha, that's funny. Fuck yeah. But, who cares? It's recruits.
And then, finally, the last thing that we have on the list here is that former Mizzou baseballer Tanner Houck is an all-star.
Yeah, baby. Let's
He's
go.
been. It sucks
so good.
that there's the team. It's the one team that he's playing for, but he's been so good.
Dude, listen, like, people could say what they want about Mizzou baseball recently. The products that they've put out recently, pitching wise, holy
Oh,
crap!
yeah.
Him, Peter Fairbanks, Kyle Gibson, like they've
Sycamore.
They've Sykeman, you mean? Yeah.
TJ.
No, different guy. There's a few others that are in the minors right now, just tearing it up right now. I don't know where that's been when they were at Mizzou, but you know what? Good for them. It's probably just because they're playing SEC baseball and it just means more down here. Anyway,
That is true.
and it's only going to mean more now with that school of the South.
Yuck.
Yuck. Ain't no love in Oklahoma. If you know, you know. All right, Ben. Moving on, sir.
But that's all I got.
No mailbag, no nothing.
We do have a comment.
I like how you were like, oh
Uh,
yeah, we do that.
Yeah. Let's see. We have one on my LSU versus Mizzou game day vlog.
That's such
From
a
this past
random
season.
one. Such a random one to have it on. The hell?
But Peyton Clark said, should have won this game, but oh well, this year is for sure our year.
With all the stuff I keep seeing,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'll just wait till we get to the Mizzou preview show.
Mm-hmm.
Which we need, by the way, we need to get like as many like other podcasters from like other schools together and just do like an SEC preview.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. We should do that. We'll find it out. We'll figure it out. We always do. That's how we did that one with Buckeyes Battle Cry. Anyway, question this week for all of you to answer in the comments.
They're just messing with
If Eli Drinkwitz was a horse, what type of horse would he be? Now, the easy answer here is a Missouri Foxtrotter.
Sorry, what was that?
If Eli Drinkwitz was a horse, what type of horse would he be? The easy answer here is a Missouri Foxtrotter. That's the easy answer.
Yes.
But the real question is, who do you think gave that $500 million or $50 million more? Do you think it was Anheuser-Busch or Max Scherzer? That's what we're doing. We're doing this in the comments. We're going to start a war now. Team Max Scherzer versus Team Anheuser-Busch.
Watch it be Moon Choi.
Oh, God, no. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. No, it's, hang on. Who's like a random...
Timu Stadium.
Who's like a random person that could be... John Hamm?
John Hamm, Brad
John Hamm.
Pitt.
Paul Rudd. I don't know. I don't think he went to Kansas, so that could work. I don't know.
What's the one bit? The post-sex nachos.
What? Oh.
The local Columbia band.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. God damn. Anyway, let us know out of those 4 options. We're not including post-sex nachos.
Yeah.
But Anheuser.
That was just a joke from Columbia. If you know, you know.
You know what? Fuck it. Here's your 3 choices: Max Scherzer, Anheuser-Busch, John Hamm, or Chase Daniel.
He would have the money.
He would have the money. Who do you think it was? Go ahead and let us know, because we're gonna settle this once and for all. We're gonna figure out who Mizzou fans think it was. Yeah, if you think it's Stan Kroenke, you're wrong, but let us know so we know that you've got mental illness. If you still love that man. Anyway, that's all I have, Ben. Is that all that you have?
I don't have anything else.
All right, well, I will leave you all with this, with me singing Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs. Let me pull up the lyrics real quick, and I can sing it for y'all. As Ben does the outro. So hang on. Do the normal song.
Well, let's see. You can follow Brock on Twitter at BrockGordon99. And you can follow me on Twitter at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized. And
Chasing down that same old devil.
Slowly but surely, as we're getting closer to the football season, I don't know what to say anymore, but
Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
here we go.
MIC!
COU!
For you, running on that wind and rain.
This Earning Our Stripes podcast has been brought to you by Elite Tiger Sports and B-Card Entertainment.